It's all been building, the anticipation leading to this moment, and we're about to get the opening faceoff. The Flyers kick things off by winning the opening faceoff, and here we go. The Riders have it now. Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. Play rolls on. Devastating collision.
He knew exactly what he was doing with that hit this early in the game. He's trying to send a message and dictate the pace.
Wide of the net.
That's a massive miss, James. You're in primetime scoring area in the middle of the ice, and you go that far wide, that's a tough one.
That's gloved by Ivan Kovic. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. We're still scoreless. Lemieux won the draw and they're on the attack. Now a quick pass to Doughty. And he takes the feed. Blocked in traffic. Takes a hit. He goes down to the ice and coughs up the puck. Leskovar's hauled down. Penalty on the way. And let's see what the call is.
Natural tendency for players is to reach when they've lost position on their opponent. When you reach, often you take out the feet of your opponent. This is an easy tripping call.
Cambridge has sent in their power play unit out for the first time tonight.
First power play opportunity of the game, and to set the tempo, the trend on the specialty team unit.
More time off the clock as they grab the puck. Moves it to the middle. Another pass. And the puck is snagged and covered up for a whistle. Vermeulen's recognizing they're still short-handed here as they get ready for the face-off. Quebec's taking possession in their own end. An attempt to clear the puck from deep inside his own end. Scooped up along the wall by Hedman. Cambridge is in transition. Quick pass to McDonald. Drills them. Nice job to escape the zone. From their own end, trying to kickstart this power play. And we've got an offside with a face-off looming. Ready for the draw as they continue to be shorthanded here. The Riders win the draw. Cambridge is on the attack. Tries to feed it over to Silva. Picked off by Aho. And that's a solid clearing attempt on the play. Takes the puck along the boards. Pimentel's picking up momentum through center.
Sales almost ready to get back on the ice.
Play is whistled dead as the puck goes up and over. Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. We've still got zeros on the board. Score remains tied after the power play. One-on-one with the goaltender. Stopped on the breakaway. What a save he made there.
Well, I loved how he challenged the shooter on this, James. He didn't sit back in his net. He came right out to the top of the paint and said, if you're going to beat me, you got to find room.
Puck possession so critical. Another face-off coming up here. Here's a great use of the stick right there to poke it away. Quebec's got the puck along the wall. Snaps it on net. Stopped by the goaltender.
He is so difficult to beat when he drops into that butterfly positioning and gets square to the puck, keeping his arms tight to his body. Man, it is tough to find the back of the net.
Here's a short pass to Zbyszko. Scores!
We got to give some credit to the shooter here, James. A quick release shot makes it difficult for the goalie to get set to position, and when you're a little late, you can get a piece of it, but it still winds up in the back of the net.
Cambridge has finally opened the scoring here in the first. Now let's see how both teams respond, right, Cheryl?
Yeah, and I think this is a product of just playing the game differently and having a different mindset. They started the game, they were hesitant, almost as if you're playing just to keep it close and not to lose. You got to play to win the game, and they've really opened it up in the latter half of this period.
And he takes the feed. The Flyers played along the wing. Puck battle along the boards. Cambridge has got a hold of it along the wall. Directed over to Pimentel. There's a shot! Big-time stop!
It's amazing to me how he always looks like he's in the right position because he tracks and reads the play so well, and this time he gets in front of the puck that's right in the middle of the ice as the shooter's got a dangerous opportunity.
More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. The Riders have taken a 1-0 lead. Comes up with the stop. Slides it up ahead from the right wing. The Flyers carry it along the wall. Oh, and he whiffs. Cambridge has got the puck inside the defensive zone. Looking dangerous as they move along the boards. From behind the net now, he scoops up the puck. Pokes it away to stay on the attack. Cambridge has got the puck. Gaining momentum along the wing. Oh, love the defensive stick work there to poke that one away. Tries to feed it across. Howe's got it along the wing. Wrestling in close. And the traffic neutralizes that threat. Ross going to hang on for a whistle. Cambridge has been the better team here in this first period. More shots and more goals. Just a better all-around execution. Moves the puck across to Sale. And that concludes the first 20 minutes of play. Second period action. Stick around. Teams are back on the ice. Both squads gliding into position for the start of period number 2. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. Well, Cheryl, already a third of this one played. What do you make of this one?
Quebec's had the puck a ton in that opening frame, James. That's exactly what you want if you're the coach. You want to manage the puck. You want to own it in the offensive zone. They did just that. They just weren't able to convert. They find themselves trailing by 1. If they can trust the process, they'll find their way back into this game.
Takes a whack, but still hangs on. The Flyers will play it against the wall. Good check, frees the puck up. Into the offensive end, right up the middle. And skilled use of the stick to poke the puck away. And he takes the pass. Look at this, they've got some... Oh! What a save!
That doesn't swing momentum in your favor. I don't know what will, James. That's a last-ditch effort to make a play. What a beautiful save. Really want to look at this last save again, James, because this is about taking it to the next level. When you have this level of competitiveness, athleticism, and desperation and urgency in your game, you know that goaltending coach, they can't just teach this. This is instinctual, and this is what winners are made of.
More than half the period left to play. Cambridge is ahead 1-0. Pimentel's won the draw deep in the defensive zone. Feeds it to Rekhoff. Moves it to the middle. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Cambridge has got the decided edge in the shot department here tonight in the second period, and they continue to lead. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. And now it's grabbed by Leskovar. And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team. Center's gliding up to the face-off dots here. And they win the draw in the offensive zone, and they go to work. Quick pass across to Leskovar. Oh, and there's a great save by Waugh. Puck grabbed by Vasiljevic. Centering pass in front. Dishes it off again here. Pass stolen in the open the dish. Slides the puck over. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Oh, smart heads up play to poke that one away. Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that?
A timely save is everything to your team, and this goaltender, he bails his team out.
Pass back to the point. Lamb's been tripped up, and we got a penalty coming up here. Let's see what the officials say.
These are typically easy calls for officials to make as the opponent goes falling to the ice at the hands of your stick. Tough one to take.
The Flyers get their man advantage unit out there for the first time tonight.
Well, a timely power play at this juncture of the game, James, to even it up. This is huge for this power play. Your big stars, they need to shine.
Nice play shorthanded as they get control of the puck. Puck cleared from the defensive end. Grabs the puck and moves on out here at this man advantage. Moves it over to Doughty. Quebec's moving it into the offensive end. Quick feed to Save. Scores! And the power play pays off as we are back to even in this one.
Well, this was so efficient. They kept the PK guessing, and when you do that, you can run multiple options, James. They made them vulnerable, and they capitalized. Having another look at it on the replay, we can see that he got a piece of it, but just not enough, and it squeaks through to the net.
Well past the midway mark of this period, the next goal could be a big one as we are tied. Puck is dropped and we are back underway. Directs it on over to Kamiris. Moves the puck. And he slides it quickly to McDonald. Unable to reach that one. Moves it quickly over to Vermeulen. Along the half wall with the puck. Quick pass to Ellie. Shot inside. Oh, it stayed out. It stayed out. What a save.
Well, that's all Will, and this is going to elevate his team, no question about it, James. I mean, it was all but in, and then he comes from nowhere to make that save. Ivan Krovic's been outstanding tonight, James. I mean, he's made the saves he's had to and really given his team an opportunity to win. You can't ask for more than that.
Here in the late going of the frame, we got a tie game. Van Folson's won the faceoff here in the offensive zone. That opportunity's rejected.
Was able to make that save look easy, James. It's because he gets to the top of his crease, he cuts down his angles, and then he can redirect it to safety.
Oh, what a save in front!
Goaltender spends so much time doing cracking exercises, and it's utilized right here as he knows where this puck is coming from.
Stop going ahead, goal puts them in front.
Well, now they're in front, James, so they'll have some energy. You know that their first few starts will be more urgent, but they'll have to be accountable on the other side of the puck as well. On a deflected shot, everyone always talks about the stick positioning. How about the timing to get to the slot area as well, and the ability to just tap it down and redirect it.
Quebec's gone up by one here late in period number 2. Now to see if they can build on this when they get to the third.
Well, they'll want to pounce right off this face-off, James. They've had a ton of urgency in the last few shifts, and they found a way to get the go-ahead goal here. They're going to need to really work hard to hold the lead because you know that their opponent, they're going to have a bit of urgency here.
Opening face-off for period number 3 is ready to go. They have dropped the puck here in the third. Cheryl, 40 minutes in the books now played. How do you view this one?
Cambridge is going to have to outwork the goaltender here, James. I really like their play in the offensive zone. They've driven the paint. They found ways to get the puck to net. They just haven't solved the riddle of the goaltender. They're going to have to get some net front presence and take away the eyes if they want to put it in.
Quebec's going to start with the puck inside the offensive zone. Simple stop by Ivan Kovic. And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play. Still plenty of time left in this frame. Quebec's got the momentum with a 1-goal lead. They'd love to add to that. They take possession as he locks him up off the face. the feed. Slides it across to Sova. Here's a short pass to Martoni. Sends it out front. Oh, and they couldn't complete that. Jostling for the puck, but still moves away. Taken along the wall by Lemieux. Angles it over to Hughes. And here at center, that's intercepted. Looks to make a play over to Forsberg. Doughty's got it in the defensive zone. Lemieux's got the puck along the wing.
The Flyers' top line is on the ice, and they've been the best on the ice tonight for their team, and they've contributed, and they found a way to get their team in the lead.
Vankovic has opted to hang on to the puck for a face-off. Still lots of time left in the period. Quebec's got a slim lead. They lead it 2-1. Aho's got it. Now they'll look to see what they can do with it offensively. Denies the shooter on that play. And now he moves it quickly to Rickhoff. Into the attacking end. Fires it. Fantastic save.
Oh, he's one of the best in the game in terms of that butterfly position. And once he drops, he's so agile to be able to slide across the net.
Carries it into the offensive end up the middle. Great extension on his part to poke it away. Back to the blue line. Here he is, wristed on net. That's blocked. Gains the zone on the left wing.
It's these types of games where you kind of shake your head and say, is there ever going to be a goal? And you get endless opportunities around the net and you can't finish. Often the stick gets a little bit tighter as you want that one so bad you can almost taste it, and it's not just going in.
And that's knocked away by Leskovar. Gaining momentum in the offensive end. Shot! Oh, look at the glove save by Roy! Past the midway mark of the frame, the Flyers are clinging to a 2-1 lead. McDonald's won the draw, and they'll look to set up. And a strong defensive effort to get in front of that. A chance! And that won't go as it hits one of his own teammates in front. Roy's got the puck, and we'll get a stoppage in play.
Well, and this is a huge play right here. Just recognizing the tempo of the game and being able to dictate it. He's done it all night.
Some last-second communication with the D as centers get ready to drop the puck. And he's taken down. The official's arm signaling for a penalty. Let's see the call here.
Important task for the PKers ahead of them, up by 1, and a real opportunity protected.
Cambridge has got another opportunity here on the man advantage.
Well, they earn this a power play, James, through hard work, and it's an opportunity to even the score here. They need to find a way to execute and get back to the even score.
What a save! He'll probably feel that one tomorrow. Passes it over. Takes a hit, but still hangs on to the puck. Oh, he gets a blocker on it. What a stop by Roy! My goodness, the pressure really building here in the offensive end. They score! An absolutely critical strike here in the third.
Yeah, and really important that they didn't get frustrated. They just trusted the process, and they found themselves getting the equalizer. Now there's a lot of game to be played to try and win it.
Cambridge is playing to win here now in the late stages of this one, Cheryl.
And it's amazing how you can get so much rejuvenation off of a goal at the late stages of a third period. You know the whole bench is up and ready to go. They want the call.
Shot! Stones him with the blocker. Moves it to Forsberg. Cambridge has got it in their own zone. Quebec's gained possession along the boards. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. The Flyers taken along the wall. Grabbed along the boards by Hedman. Under a minute to play in this dandy. Slides it across. Oh, a clutch save!
Well, players should never be left alone in the slot, but man, is the goaltender to task here. Gets out in front of it and makes a save.
In the final moments of this period, it's all tied up. Quebec's won the face-off deep in their own end. Cambridge has got a hold of the puck now. And a stick in the lane deflects that one away. Quebec's got the puck in the defensive end. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Fires it on net. No room for that one to get through. Tosses it to Misa. There's a firm collision. Moves it around along the half wall. And that's taken by the defense. All alone. Not sure what happened there.
Oh, yeah, it looks like he was going left, then he was going right, but his inability to convert because he ran out of room.
This is a face-off they'll definitely want to win here inside the offensive zone. Cambridge is going to start with the puck in their own end. And he slides it quickly to Howe. Here's a shot, and he makes the save. A spirited battle along the boards for the puck. This has been a barn burner tonight as the horn sounds, and we are going to overtime. If you thought this was dramatic, you ain't seen nothing yet. Stay with us. Overtime, moments away. The puck is dropped. Next goal wins. Tried to get too cute with it and loses possession. They've got a 2-on-1. Steps inside. A chance. Oh, tremendous save to shut down the run. It's a 2-on-1. Oh, strong. They've got an on-man rush. Takes it to the net. Oh, my goodness, what a save there. Quebec's got control of the puck. Quick feed to Hughes. Shot. Oh, he stops it with a goal. Great reflexes there. A critical draw here. Still anyone's game as we approach the final minute of overtime. Cambridge has got the puck along the boards. Here they come up along the wing. Quick shot! That's gloved by Roy. In front of the net, the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play. A lot on the line here in this offensive zone faceoff. Cambridge has won the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Denies that opportunity.
He really owns the crease when he drops into that butterfly positioning, and for the shooter, I think it's intimidating and makes himself as big as possible, and everyone knows he's athletic to boot.
Chance to win it, and he keeps it alive. What a stop. Can't hang on to the biscuit after that. Quebec's got the puck. Moves it quickly over. He's got a little jump. All alone. Not sure what happened there.
Well, yeah, it looks like he was going left, then he was going right, but his inability to convert because he ran out of room.
Quick pass to Pimentel. Slides the puck across to Sale. Minutes plus overtime solves nothing, so we'll take it to the skills competition. The shootout looms next.
Hey fans, we have a car on the east lot with its lights on and SVD444.
Welcome back, everyone. Well, it's time to put up or shut up for both the goaltenders and the players. It's time for the shootout. And he says, on that play.
Yeah, the shootout, he's confident and composed. You don't see him moving around in his crease, just makes himself as big as possible. Looks really efficient.
Reads it perfectly and makes the save.
Love that he doesn't sit back in his crease, but he gets out and challenges and takes away as much of the net as possible.
Denied on the play.
So efficient, calm, and moves smoothly to make the save.
Lemieux set to go here at center. Still no goals scored so far in this shootout, though.